Hello, hello, everybody. Real quick. I may have done a dick move. I tagged Nux-stein on Twitter when I posted the stream. Oh, that's how much I hate this little bastard. Now, this stream was requested by the lovely Mr. Gamer, who is a friend of mine, and a mod in my chat. Now, this is more recent stuff. Because if you're not familiar with Nux-stein, where the fuck have you been on the internet? Now, let's, transition. Keep VC chat. Which VC chat? Is it a Gila server? Hang on. Where's VC chat? Which VC? Oh, thank you, Mr. Gamer! Holy shit! Mr. Gamer coming clutch today! I hate this sniveling little bastard so much. What the fuck? Oh, I'm gonna have to, oh, there's gonna be, like, so many clips. What the fuck? You know, I know I should be, like, having my Ko-Fi thing up, but we'll have that back up in a minute. Yeah, I need it up in case, like, I get notified midstream about, like, a purchase or something. I'm grabbing as many of these as I can. Okay, wait, I'm actually awake to start a stream for once. Hijack slaves! Oh, I was able to, like, find it in Femi server. Make sure I have all these up. Come on, load! Wait, is this a duplicate tag? Link? This could take a minute. I also got, a soundboard. Okay, I think I got it all. I think I got all the links open. Took a minute. Welcome, Brianna Dragon Queen. Welcome, Jack of Slate. Welcome, Mr. Gamer. Welcome, Shitsuru. God, how do I want to pin this. Let me pin it! God damn it, I'm gonna have to. No. What's my phone? I gotta have this open anyway. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let me just turn on the volume. Make sure I can see y'all in chat. Message. There we go. 3, 2, 1. I really need to upgrade my shit. Okay, let me get this window capture open. Alright, tell Sheeton. Quit it! I keep seeing you asking Sheeton for written server. Oh my god, is it just not opening up? Nux-taku is trying to eat my stream. And there we go. There we go. Now, for those who aren't familiar with Nux-taku, let's see. What is your most popular video? Nux-taku is infamous for videos like this.
Hand off your taxes.
How is he still eligible for ads? And that's responded. Give me a second. Gonna. Oh my gosh. Chat. Going so fast. This is gonna be long. So, get ready for the long haul.
You the most ambitious crossover since the Avengers, nay, since even before the Avengers. I have done the impossible. Quite frankly, I've done the unthinkable. I've gathered over 15 YouTubers together to compete in the ultimate cultured schmenta.
Yeah. He's known for watching hentai. And having people react to the hentai. But in order to, like, peddle this to YouTube and still be monetized, he uses sneaky wording like schmentai. Yeah, this aged like fucking moldy ass bread when you really think about it, because we're covering the Kendra's video. This is called Exposing Nux-taku's EPI Empire. Another gooner. Look, Some gooners I like, some gooners I don't. This is a gooner I fucking hate. Now, we can't go all through all of it. So, what we're going to do is skip the intro, and go to the, oh, come on. I go to...
Welcome, I'm Nicandros.
I am very sorry, Nicandros, but your video is very long. I get why you did it, but we're gonna go to 17 minutes, 10 seconds. Captions on. Playback speed at 1.5, and...
Nux-stein started out as an anime YouTuber in 2015. He grew slowly and steadily, but in late 2019, everything changed. Jeffrey Epstein died in prison. Excuse me, 2 weeks after that.
I also made a video on YouTube that...
Oh, we're gonna get to it, but if you want, I can just skip over all this, because, one, you can watch it on your own time, but granted, I'm a gooner, but I don't publicize my degeneracy. This guy was making money off EPI, which is referred to as early porn induction.
Nux-stein wasn't only exposing his audience to adult content, he was directing them to it, leaving the titles of these adult animations visible on screen. Video. After the success of this hentai video series, it soon became the core focus of Nux's content for years to come. By December 2019, he reached 1 million subscribers. In 2020, he was collaborating with some of the biggest creators on the platform and filming their reactions to adult animations or comics, often involving characters of a questionable age.
There is an asshole door, so it's a woman with her ass out, and this one's like an anal key. And Ash Ketchum is well, at least a young Ash Ketchum seems to be approaching it.
Minors. Despite his consistent, long-term opposition to children being exposed to adult content, and criticism of multiple creators who have blurred the line between adults and children, Nux-stein continues to be smeared as some kind of pedophile because of his old videos.
My videos were showing people weird shit that came out of Japan to get funny reactions, and I to this day do not think that they were harmful videos. I don't.
It really isn't necessary, but let's take a look at one of those examples. If we go to May of 2021, a couple months after releasing the song about Twitch, and a few months before the Shadman collab request, he released this video.
Now, for context for a lot of this is that if you're familiar with the Shadman stuff, Cope and Steve released what is known as what I'm calling actually the Shadman files. Nux wanted to collab with Shadman. Yeah. That's the guy who wanted to collab with Shadman. Twitch, not Twitch, Nux-taku is notorious for basically, and it's censored on YouTube, showing hentai to a lot of bigger creators, publishing it on YouTube under something like cultured anime clips or cursed anime clips to get around YouTube censorship.
It's about Nux-stein reviewing the old comics made by the author of the Nagatoro manga. It's a romantic comedy about the titular Nagatoro, a high school junior. I know a little trick for looking up the old thumbnails of videos on the Internet Archive, and the thumbnail of this video used to look like this: Nagatoro taking off her panties. This isn't the second version, this is the third version. Here is the second version. Nagatoro completely naked, and there's some kind of a chimpanzee behind her.
But she's sitting there in the forest, and all of a sudden Monkey comes out and starts...
That's a lot of monkey hands, Jesus Christ.
God damn it. And then they proceed to... Okay, anyway. She ends up having an epiphany that, in order to survive, she must drink fluids. So she proceeds
Okay,
to...
yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, no, that's why she's like, go as much as you want, because
You can dish out there, okay.
Yeah, she needs to drink it to survive. This is survival instincts. Boom!
They were in fact not in the forest. She was in fact with the monkeys.
Now, if you're seeing this, that's Taku censorship, pixels and blurs. Nicandros had to go in and censor this more because right here is Nux-taku's censorship. Censorship context: shocked girl with DNA on her face and being held by a group of monkeys. This was added by Nicandros.
In front of a whole bunch of people. Crowd of people? No, an audience? Is this a zoo? They saw all of it? The mating act? This is so cursed. This is the worst image in the history of
why would the monkey bring it up? That's so weird.
So she puts the shock collar that she happens to be wearing.
Oh, they put her on a shot? What the fuck?
To force her to do the friendship show.
So she's a slave.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. And then she has to dance like monkey.
Nux-taku is displaying a comic to his audience about a little girl being raped by a pack of monkeys in a zoo exhibit before a crowd of children. The censorship is at times very lacking. There's lots of fluids and even monkey cocks visible on screen. Not only did Nux-taku show that, he's displaying multiple adult websites and shows the names of all the comics, making it easy for the audience members to look them up for themselves.
Lolicon, oh, it hurts so bad.
What? It's got 69.
There's 69,000 Lolicon manga.
69,000. No big deal, right?
This is far worse than anything I've seen on Twitch. How is this sponsored by Raycon? Wasn't Nux-taku supposed to confront Shadman for this stuff? I thought he was against hedonism and degeneracy. The video was also not age restricted, meaning that he made it visible to his own crowd of children. And the comment section had many children on it. Some of them were asking for Nux-taku to reduce the made it visible to his own crowd of children.
You ready?
And the comment section had many
Nagatoro is 15. User is visibly a minor in their profile picture. Censorship context: names and avatars of profiles belonging to children. To minors. Nagatoro is 15.
children on it. Some of them were asking
Can you do non-censored video? User's channel contains videos of the user who visibly looks like a child.
for Nux-taku to reduce the censorship. And others were asking for the source
Sauce also first. Sauce is source.
of these adult comics. When I say children, I'm not just making a blind guess. Many of these children had videos of themselves on their channel. So while Nux-taku was railing against Twitch for letting children see bikini ladies, he was uploading content like this, with thumbnails like this.
We're gonna go back
Against
a little
Twitch
bit.
for letting children see bikini ladies. He was uploading
You see this in the background? I feel like Nicandros should have censored this part, but hey, the visuals were more important. Not this. Come all you want, I'll drink as much as you can dish out. I was 15, by the way.
content like this, with thumbnails like this, to a 13+ website.
Which is, again, still mind-blowing to me that they even thought this was a good idea. On a 13+ gaming website, by the way.
And nowadays he presents himself as this fighter for God and this opponent of degeneracy and hedonism. This video isn't publicly available anymore because I tweeted a link to it around the time of the post-Nux Clarity incident. It used to embed on the tweet.
Oh, just to share, I'm gonna play a soundboard noise. Just to indicate, because I have watched this video before. Load. Soundboard, come on! Do funny. Oh, here it is. Did I put it? Where did I put it? See, this is what happens when you put a whole bunch of audios in one place. Where is it? It does get worse. It gets so much fucking worse. If I remember my time talking to folks about nuts, girl. Yeah, for those who don't know, girl means gore. Oh my gosh, my fucking... Please don't die on me, my browser. Come on. Also, don't take me back to the beginning. I don't want to see the monkeys again.
But now, it no longer does, because within 30 minutes of me tweeting it, the video was set to private. There was no apology or explanation, only an attempt to hide evidence of one's past, which in itself became evidence of a guilty mind. I have never seen anyone post the kind of content Nux-stein did on a regular basis and not get banned. Notch in itself, video was set to private.
And
Guilty mind. I have never seen anyone
Rikumatoi and not Ragyu, Satsuki Kiryuin. And then it says right here, watching Naked Scissoring Showdown was a mistake. These are sisters, by the way. For anyone who hasn't watched Kill la Kill, I have. I'm a fan of the anime. These are sisters. She's 18. She's not.
post the kind of content Nux-stein
I think I went to the wrong subway.
did on a regular basis.
Jesus showed me the most cursed video on the internet.
And not get banned.
What?
Not only hasn't he been banned,
This viral censored animation destroyed me.
until recently, he was hanging out with massive, well-respected creators. He might be one of the most underlooked and worst cases of such a high-profile creator, profiting from exposing children to adult content, directing them to adult websites, and running their communities with a total disregard for child safety. Nowadays, he pretends that none of this ever happened. He downplays it, lies about it, and deletes evidence of it. Let's start from the beginning. Nux-stein started out as an anime YouTuber in 2015. He grew slowly and steadily, but in late 2019, everything changed. Jeffrey Epstein died in prison.
I have to do it. I have to do it. Because we are clowning on this man. We are clowning. Clowning. By the way, some of these are still up?
Go kill yourself.
Faggot!
Okay.
Excuse
Secret Clinical gives me
You absolute muppet!
me, 2 weeks after that.
About time a content creator kicked the proverbial Nux beehive.
Also made a video on YouTube
Yeah.
that has since been removed. The biggest flexes in hentai, and
The greatest plots in hentai. Yeah, I wonder why it was removed.
the degeneracy began from there.
In the video, Nux-stein reviews and recommends 10 hentai animations, 7 of which were categorized as lolly.
This is my personal hell.
This is my absolute personal hell. What about children gets you hard? Huh? I play Gunnels. I can name 50 that aren't lowly. What the fuck? Yeah.
Meaning they contained underage characters.
This bad boy, very not chill stepfather, has a very not chill relationship with stepdaughter.
Oh, fucking hell.
Again, most people would think this is weird, but hentai clearly knows better.
He was already showing adult
Him and Rev deserve to lose their platform. Add Chibi reviews in there too.
content to a 13-plus audience, and giving them advice on how to find adult content online.
The reason why I bring it up here is because without putting text on the screen is nearly impossible to remember. Therefore, since the plot, and it's a goddamn plot, deep thematic and philosophical undertones here, I believe anyone who wanted to search this bad boy up without said title, because I was a douche for not putting it on screen, would just simply look up time stop hentai. Far easier than... Very understandable. A lot of y'all sent me screenshots on Twitter, link to my Twitter in the description, of the top recommended searches on the hub of prawn. And lo and behold, much to my surprise, WTF fanbase, one of the top hits is time stop hentai. And it stayed like that for 3 goddamn days immediately after me uploading my biggest flex as an hentai video. Now that is the biggest flex in hentai.
At the time, these videos earned him a massive amount of attention.
Absolutely, Chibi can go fuck himself. Bruh, cause shit is in my name. It instantly hides saying hi to me, Lamel. Oh, I do need to just say that.
No, it wouldn't, you fucking idiot.
I just wanted to say this. This is my hell.
The first video got 500,000 views, and its many sequels were even more successful, with the whole
Who says this? Why?
Ah! Ah!
series garnering a total
Yeah, he cut them out, but some still live! What? Some still live!
of 5 million views. One of them was even sponsored by an adult game platform. Because these videos were far more TOS risky than his usual content, Nux-stein would soon delete them after uploading to avoid moderation consequences.
The greatest plots in hentai too! Yes, this video will be deleted soon after uploading for the sake of my channel's survival, but a promise is a promise.
Kill yourself, fucker! You're worse than
So, yippee, here we go! 50,000 likes and the greatest plots in hentai 3 will be out eventually.
In reality, he
I hate this motherfucker. I've hated this motherfucker for years, and yet it gets fucking worse. For context, I'm technically a hentai creator. I make drawn porn. This is a porn artist's worst nightmare. Bitches like Nux fuck me up. I want this sniveling little faggot gone. YouTube, he's been doing this for years. I hate the way that he walks. I hate the way that he talks. Same. He's the P. Diddy to my 50 Cent. I have hated this fucker for years. For fucking years. Ugh. I've never seen Gray yelling so loud. It scares me. I'm sorry. I'm crashing out.
I'm crashing out! I'm crashing out! I'm crashing out!
Oh. And here's the thing. Nux has set an unhealthy precedent on YouTube. Wanna know why? Because I see censored pornography on YouTube all the goddamn time. And I blame Nux for it. Yeah, I blame fucking Nux Taku for it. Because he's the worst motherfucker who does it.
He didn't actually delete them. He set them to private, and at a later date, he set them to unlisted, meaning that anyone with a link could see them. I actually managed to find these videos quite some time ago. I archived them, and Nux-taku can tell you the rest. Only one of them remains unlisted. Go check it out. If it has gone private, it confirms that Nux-taku knows about this video. After the success of this hentai video series, it soon became the core focus of Nux's content for years to come. By December 2019, he reached 1 million subscribers. In 2020, he was collaborating with some of the biggest creators on the platform and filming their reactions to adult animations or comics, often involving characters of a questionable age.
There is
TurboTax locations are now open in your neighborhood. So, hand off your taxes to an expert today. Now local experts do your taxes with 100% accuracy.
Men don't do basic hydration. We need super hydration. Old Spice super hydration.
There is an asshole door, so it's a woman with her ass out, and this one's like an anal key. And Ash Ketchum is well, at least a young Ash Ketchum seems to be approaching it.
No.
And he uses what's called the fist dash, it seems, to gain entry.
Oh, wow. Is this made for you?
Yeah, I think it's got now. So now he's sprayed her with the spray of doom.
Oh no.
To the gulag they go. To the gulag they go. Release me from this hell! Release me! Release me from this hell!
I hate all of this. I hate all of this! YouTube, if you're watching this, somehow, if you're watching this, I want Nux-taku's channel gone. No! How is this fucking acceptable? He's still allowed to have a channel after this. His channel is still up. Wait, no. Wrong fucking thing. We're gonna get into that. But I want to point out how Nux still has a channel! Most popular videos. I donated $1,000 to streamers if they expose their search history. I showed VTubers their own cursed clips. I showed YouTubers cursed anime clips. If you've noticed, a lot of the hentai ones are gone. Yeah, he's still allowed to have a channel. What was his latest upload? Oh, look! I hosted the Ultimate Rule 34 tournament. $10,000. And the thumbnail is Raven from Teen Titans with over 9,000 results. If you don't know, Fleshory Lick Nux. Yeah, you really should. Speaking of, it's only 10, but I'll be right back to get me a drink. The one time I encourage alcoholism would be this time. Go pickle your goddamn liver. I'm surprised I'm not drunk. I can't get drunk, but I'm surprised I'm not drunk. What the fuck? I just saw one of the thumbnails. We're gonna get back to the video. I fucking hate this motherfucker.
She's quivering. Oh my god! What? I didn't experience that, though!
Given his size as a creator, Moist Critical actually appeared in Nux-staku's videos surprisingly frequently. He used to be a part of something Nux-staku called the Hentai Gang, and they would react to various hentai clips together.
Oh god, this is good stuff. We got full color, snuff, guro, torture, amputee. All the wholesome tags.
Wait. Full guro, snuff, guro, torture, amputee. Y'all think Nuts is depraved. The Shadman rabbit hole was a whole can of worms. I wish I could be able to drink and pickle my goddamn liver. That is how much I hate this guy! Okay, black cherry vodka sounds really good, not gonna lie. If only I could drink alcohol. You know what? I'm gonna be right back. That's Taku's over party. I want this guy giga cancelled. I want him off the goddamn internet. Reaction response to... Oh, I have that up. I have that up. I'll be right back, however. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed something to eat to occupy my mouth. That way I can stop screaming. If Nux was an ACC, he'd definitely be the leader of the FCK! Oh my god, those are some evil fucking words. I just gotta be. I just got. I'm just checking. Hi! Hi, Mochi! Mochi concerned for me, as I keep screaming. Do you think God stays in heaven because of shit like Nux does?
Sounds good. Let me see that shit.
Nux-stein also deployed a very aggressive click-based strategy. Showing some bikini ladies wasn't enough. He needed cropped hentai, bestiality, and lolly. Despite having displayed this content in his videos and thumbnails for years, Nux-stein has consistently denied being into it, but he also claims he doesn't believe enjoying it makes you a pedophile.
There are 3 levels here, okay? There's lollies, which I have absolutely nothing against. I don't think anyone has anything against lollies.
Scream? I'm gonna let my soundboard speak for me.
Help! Help! Help me!
Stuff's still cold. Hang on. We're gonna have waiting music. I know it's a little early for this, but I hate you, seriously. We're just gonna have some music. We're gonna have some fun music. I'm gonna put on Adversary. Is it loading? There we go. I'll be right back. Yeah, we're fine. What? Hi, Mom. Alright. You run so fast, it's like a bullet. Give me a second. Well, I'm... You know what? How strong a... What's the, alcohol by volume on snake wine? Like, how quickly can it fuck me up?
Okay, like Chibidoki or Megumin from Konosuba or Gura. Nothing is anything against lollies. It's lolly that's the gray zone.
Nux-stein would begin to signal anti-lolicon sentiments in 2022, causing drama between him and Rev Says Desu.
They couldn't believe the guy who has used lolly-related content in his thumbnails, videos, and the same guy who has openly befriended lolicons followed and
Is this Mercy? The video buffering? Is YouTube showing me Mercy? I don't know if I'm gonna like this, like, Thai basil stuff. I got authentic Asia Thai basil stir-fried beef. We'll see in a minute. Oh. Apparently, snake wine has a ABV, or alcohol by volume, of 40%. Slightly over a glass or two. I'm joking, I'm joking. Hi, Mo. No, this, Thai basil stir-fried beef, I don't like it. It tastes funny. And it's not because I don't like Asian food. I love Asian food.
praise lolicons on Twitter could be making such a statement under
You know it's bad when you get called out by Rev Says Pedo.
They couldn't believe the guy who has used lolly-related content in his thumbnails, videos, and the same guy who has openly befriended lolicons followed and
Let me in! Keeps buffering. What the fuck is going on?
Accountable.
We'll see about that. But why would anyone say that Nux-stein after
It restarted the whole fucking video.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards. Sign up for Microsoft.
a pedophile?
There are 3 levels here, okay? There's lolly.
He doesn't. For years, Nux-stein has consistently denied being into it, but he also claims he doesn't believe enjoying it makes you a pedophile.
There are 3 levels here, okay? There's lollies, which I have absolutely nothing against. I don't think anyone has anything against lollies, okay? Like Chibidoki, or Megumin from Konosuba, or Gura. Nothing has anything against lollies. It's lolly that's the gray zone.
Nux-stein would begin to signal anti-lolicon sentiments in 2022, causing drama between him and Rev Says Desu.
They couldn't believe the guy who has used lolly-related content in his thumbnails, videos, and the same guy who has openly befriended lolicons, followed and praised lolicons on Twitter, could be making such a statement under glaring hypocrisy.
I don't like Rev, but they are making a sound point.
Have you seen your thumbnail? This thumbnail, lolly likers are pedos. This is in quotes, like it's something I actually said.
It's a pretty reasonable inference of your position based on the content of your tweet.
I did not say this. I didn't even say this a little. Not even a little. And this dude's like, oh, dude, we're gonna make this thumbnail. So, dude, when it comes to thumbnails, you can be quiet.
Instead of engaging, Nux-stein acts incredibly.
Hang on.
Even say this a little. Not even a little. And this dude's like, oh, dude, we're gonna make this thumbnail. So, dude,
Move your giant ass head. Nux just needs a Shota model for the memes.
when it comes to thumbnails, you can be quiet.
Instead of engaging, Nux-stein acts incredulous that how could someone possibly be saying this?
Then he goes on this whole rant. He's like, dude, you should have your legs broken in because you like lollies. See, you have Gura in the thumbnail. Like, dude, what is going on? What is going on? So, constantly taking me out of context, constantly making me look like a hypocrite for things.
I threw some of the black cherry into the jalapeno limeade triple berry smoothie I made earlier. Yes. What the hell did I just hear? Welcome, Aries. Sadly, we're talking about Nux Taco. And Nux is a freak.
Like, dude, what is going on? What is going on? So, constantly taking me out of context, constantly making me look like a hypocrite for things that I've never been a hypocrite about.
Nux's response to Rev was set to private around the time of the post-Nux Clarity incident. Despite his history, in early 2024, Nux-stein had no problem calling Vosh a
I just had to jump into stream, and I'm so lost.
pedophile for flashing his lolly horse folder on stream for a couple seconds. Meanwhile, he had his own horse folder on his public YouTube.
Mm.
You're making me go crazy, Mom! Okay? Mom!
I know Nux is a freak, but I'm scared to see how deep the rabbit hole goes!
YouTube channel. He also forgot to censor the contents of Vosh's folder in his coverage. Old habits die hard, I guess.
I am the one that gets canceled daily for being a gooner on Twitter, by the way. And I have never saved a porn image.
One of the more shocking images in Vosh's folder depicted a lolicon VTuber that Nux had reacted to.
Yeah, I agree with you. 16.
16 is high school. No!
High schoolers are
Wait,
not
high schoolers aren't
lolly.
lollies. I agree. Lollies are 1,000-year-old cum vampires. I
I wish the Sprite I am sipping on to maintain. My eye is twitching. My eye is twitching. My eye is twitching. What do you mean? What? Pass me tea. Ah. uh. Ah.
I'm back in the fucking building again!
I can never escape the horses! I can never escape it! Kill me! 1,000-year-old, shut your ass up! I agree! Also, I want to get Skyrim and go to therapy. I can't afford therapy! Ah! Someone take me out back and fucking shoot me, please! I crave the sweet release of death! I don't know who's worse, Isaac or fucking Nux! Regardless, I'm gonna have to throw away this, I think authentication, whatever. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. 17 years or younger is considered Lolly's dumbass. Uh-huh. I help you make up your mind. No! Jack of Slades, that would not in fact help me! By the way, I threw up at Authentic Asia stuff because I was getting sick from it for some reason. So I am nuking potatoes in the microwave.
Agree.
やり直す的なロリコンの談義をしたい。
Yeah, great intro. Everyone, hey everyone, meet Natsuhito Matsuri, extremely wholesome VTuber. Also, she likes talking about lollies. Nothing weird here at all. Oh god, this rabbit hole goes deep.
She just said she is into 10 to 12-year-olds, and Nux does not push back in any serious manner. He then proceeds to react to her content for 20 more minutes.
That was a great video, damn!
Nux clearly had no problem with lolly content, and he was happy to pander to lolicons for years. To return to Nux-taku's thumbnails, I've seen comments under some videos.
He is an Isaac or he is a Nux. Both. Fuck it, both. I'm grabbing out some, like, Valentine's Day suckers my mom gave me. Because I need something to suck on. I don't care if that gets clipped. I am currently not in possession of alcohol, so the sucker's gonna have to do.
Mention him changing them, but that early version
Oh, what is wrong with this cord? Hang on.
has not been captured on the Wayback Machine. In the case of this thumbnail, there are low-resolution captures of the early versions, which depict
What
a
the
woman.
fuck? Straight up censor porn! Yeah, I'm sucking something.
Indulging in self-exploration, censored only by this incrementally growing emoji. Whenever
Oh, but don't worry. It continues.
Thank you, Sheetan.
Whenever these old thumbnails arouse controversy, Nux-taku goes to quietly censor them. He was clearly maximizing the amount of adult content he could show without getting in trouble with YouTube, and he would use various tricks to dodge demonetizations and age restrictions.
The word Shota is blacklisted on YouTube big time. When I made my video talking about the Shota thing, Shota trending on Twitter, I spelled it with a U and it gets past the censors. I took out the U, instantly demonetized. Added in the U, turns green again. Dude, I'm telling you, YouTube is run by idiots. Evil idiots.
I shouldn't have to live like this.
Idiots, but idiots nonetheless.
He would use special characters in titles.
Wait a minute.
And euphemistically refer to adult content as being cultured or wholesome. If a parent saw a title like, "I showed cultured clips to normie YouTubers" in their child's browser history, it would hardly stand out as a hentai reaction video. Many of
Palate cleanser. How do I stop a kitten from trying to commit die? My roommate's kitten keeps eating the fairy lights in my room. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Got a tiny mailbox. Oh, now it's not related to anything, but I got a tiny mailbox.
If these videos originally had far more explicit titles, but Nux-stein has gone back to censor them later. There
Probably spray them every, just put, like, water near the butt, go spritz with a spray bottle near the butt, and it usually deters them.
are also many videos that are no longer available. Nux-stein wasn't only exposing his audience to adult content, he was directing them to it, leaving the titles of these adult animations visible on screen.
Deadass, I got wire lights. He keeps trying to eat them, and I'm not equipped to deal with him frying himself. But, kittens are like toddlers. They explore the world with their mouth. He loves water. You know? You could get apple spray. That also works.
Screen was not an oversight or an accident.
I love how people ask me for the sauce. I have the title in the screen, people. That's why I don't make them full screen, so you can always find the sauce.
The source, or the source, being the origin of the adult content. Whenever he showed porn in his videos or thumbnails, the comments were full of requests for the source. Some would name the artist, or name the individual work. Others would even post direct links, most of which have been automatically deleted. Some of them still remain, linking to an image tagged with lolly and imminent rape, because Nux-stein used it
Eat him. No, we're not eating the good boy, the good girl. Oh. I just need a minute to process that. Lolly and imminent rape. How hard is it not to be a filthy degenerate?
Help me! Help me!
I hate all of this so fucking much. Lady Key, 6917, welcome to chat. We're currently experiencing hell. I'm gonna check on my potato. I know, I keep leaving the stream. But this is horrid. potatoes. Or potato. Or once. Singular. I don't care. I go to bed.
in his thumbnail. Nux-stein would sometimes pin these source posts, encouraging these ecosystems of porn sharing in his comments. He's actually acknowledged this phenomenon in his videos.
Half my comment section in the previous episode of the Hentai Gang was all about, where can I find this door one?
Alright, so...
It really isn't hard to find.
Okay, Charlie.
Yeah, it's super easy to find if you just type in, like,
Very cool, Charlie.
comes up almost immediately, because I didn't remember the name during the episode. That's all I typed in and found it in almost instantly.
Thanks for the instructions on how to find that hentai comic online. As you can see, talking about, exhibiting, and directing people to adult media was a core part of Nux's content, and the community around it. Now, YouTube is again a 13+ website, just like Twitch. So, Nux-stein was making this content available to minors. But did it appeal to them? You've seen enough of his presentation to know that his audience was hardly above the age of 18. If you're putting on this kind of PewDiePie voice, you're not looking for an adult audience. Given his previous focus on anime, Nux-stein's audience would already trend towards being pretty young, but it wasn't young enough. He would imitate the thumbnail style of channels like Game Theory, which is very popular with children, and make lots of other content trying to attract MatPat's attention. He eventually succeeded and collaborated with not just MatPat, but also PewDiePie and Markiplier. Except he didn't. These are just misleading clickbait thumbnails. However, if you were a fan of one of these massive channels with very young audiences, and you were tricked into clicking on one of these videos, your recommendations would fill up with stuff like this. This combo of factors that would drive this content to a young audience would not be complete without Nux-stein's favorite rule.
By 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in the oceans. There are 18 billion pounds of plastic waste entering our oceans every year. You've seen the images. Our marine life is under threat.
Do it for the turtles, guys!
Where are the turtles? Where are they?
Do it for the turtles, guys.
That being Rule 34.
And if you're not familiar with the term Rule 34, it's a term and website talking about how if anything exists, there is porn of it.
Nux-stein being obsessed with it is a meme by itself. He was making videos about Pokemon, anime, and other children's IPs while using Rule 34 of them as clickbait, or as the subject of the entire video. The most popular video on his second channel was a reaction to a viral Animal Crossing adult animation with very minimal censorship. There are small blurs around the genital areas, but you could still make out what's going on.
Now you got all these underage kids on TikTok doing the same. Obviously, it's a low one. Implication is here.
What implication? And what's funny about it? When this animation came out, it became a viral meme, and a bunch of kids on TikTok were, as Nux-stein says, doing the things, or doing the dance. In other words, publishing media of themselves for anyone in the world to see, in which they are replicating moves from an adult animation they had been exposed to. Very understandably, some people considered this to be a risk to those children's safety.
This is currently the most concerning trend on TikTok.
Is it really the most concerning trend on TikTok? There's literally a trend right now called devious licks, where people break into schools or are in schools and steal stuff, like
Nux? Nux? That's not the same fucking thing! One's more concerning than the other! I'd rather a toilet be stolen than a child molested!
hand sanitizer and fire alarms and toilet seats. They just rip them off the toilets. That is a trend on TikTok right now. No, this is the most disturbing trend on TikTok. Alright, dude.
What's worse? Children being at risk of being exploited, or children stealing toilet seats.
More and more TikTokers have started to recreate that dance, and it's got people concerned. Basically, a lot of people are afraid that the dance is going to get really popular, and kids are going to start coming on the app and doing it and get targeted by predators.
No one's afraid of that. Alright, maybe I'm not around TikTok enough, and I don't understand the ecosystem, but I don't think that people are afraid of kids being targeted by predators because they're doing a dance, okay? Kids are targeted by predators on TikTok for freaking breathing crooked. I don't think this dance is gonna push anyone over the edge, but that's just me.
A child that is publicly self-reporting as having been exposed to adult content is absolutely more likely to be targeted. It means that their internet access is unrestricted and likely unsupervised. They're an easy target.
So if you happen to see any kids on your For You page doing this dance, please nicely encourage them to stop.
Nicely encourage them to stop is just sending hate mobs in nicer words.
This guy could be a total grifter in his own right, but nothing about what he's saying here should be controversial. It's basic, common sense, internet child safety. But Nux-stein takes it as some existential threat, which makes sense when you think about what he's doing for 2 seconds. He's regularly uploading content sexualizing children's cartoon characters onto a 13+ platform. Characters designed to appeal to children and more likely to be recommended to children. If you look at this video's comments, you see dozens of children explicitly reporting their ages.
I'm just 11. Lol, me being a 10-year-old child. 10, 7, 10.
Many of them being under 13. These are not adults pretending to be children as a joke. I've seen what's on their channels. They are uploading videos of themselves onto their channels and then leaving public comments under Nux-Taku's videos for anyone in the world to see. There are thousands of comments like this scattered all over, leaving public comments under
Uncle Zone literally gave me hypersexuality disorder. That and my very hypersexual friend.
Nux-Taku's videos for anyone in the world to see. There are thousands of comments like this scattered all over Nux-Taku's backlog. Some new, some old, but many of them are from children who are still minors. Nux-Taku obviously doesn't directly control who watches his videos, or what they upload onto their channels, but he was choosing to upload this content onto a 13+ platform where it was available to children. If you make content about sex and porn available to children, you're going to receive comments about sex and porn from children. If you look at the audience retention graph, you can see that barely anyone is watching this video for Nux-Taku's commentary. All of the attention is hyper-focused on the segment where the adult animation is shown. Who do you think is watching it over and over again? Any adult could just go and watch the uncensored animation elsewhere. However, to the children who cannot access adult websites, this is the most easily available and the least censored version of the animation that they can find. Here is a comment from a child saying that they can't access the uncensored animation because of parental controls. This child's parents did not want them to be exposed to this kind of media, but Nux-Taku's content enabled it to happen anyway. Nux-Taku knows that YouTube doesn't want that content on its platform, and he was actively reverse engineering the site's moderation in order to continue uploading this content without getting age restricted. He was so successful at it that even if you enable restricted mode and the parental control filters, videos like this would still be visible on his channel. With the same video, where Nux-Taku was shitting on this guy for caring too much about child safety, he was contributing to and profiting from all of the issues that the guy was raising awareness of.
Alright, Mr. Noah, I don't know you, and you seem like a decent man. John 3:16, my man. He's a man of the people. This dude, this absolute legend. I didn't even notice that before. Don't quote Bible verses in your bio, dude. What? John 3:16 is, "For God so loved the world that he gave his own forgotten son, that whoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." Alright, gamers. Yeah, alright. If I see that in the bio, I'm gonna... Alright, dude.
Fighting for God was not the moneymaker for Nux-Taku at the time. The real moneymaker was running Rule 34 tournaments and networking with massive creators.
What I did today is I gathered 8 YouTube...
Death! You should be beating him with stones! I think we should stone lolicons. Whoever disagrees with me, you're wrong. Ah! What is this? The Fire Emblem excuse? Wait, yes it is.
YouTubers, put them in a tournament bracket format and had them battle it out, where they each select different fictional characters, and based on the amount of entries they have on Rule 34, they are stronger choices.
Not only are these videos just flagrant celebrations of degeneracy and hedonism,
You know what makes me really uncomfortable about this? Is the fact that we know that Nux is making this video while having a massive erection.
Yes! I mean, no.
they are entirely based around the
Okay, that's immediately funny. Just the editing for that. Like, imagine popping a stiffy while recording that.
promotion of an explicit adult website full of adult content of children's characters. The website appreciated the attention and promoted Nux-Taku's videos in exchange.
My last video that I used Rule 34, they actually posted my video on the homepage of the website, so in their honor, you know.
If you want to do these competitions with your adult friends, that's totally fine. What isn't fine is uploading these competitions onto a 13+ platform in which you're promoting an adult website full of thousands of images sexualizing children's cartoon characters.
You know what? I don't want to be here forever. I don't want to be here forever, so we're gonna get to the bad part.
To ask.
Hand off your taxes.
Come on! There's only so much Nux I can take.
Parents.
Ah!
On December 30th of 2021, Nux commented in it. It was his responsibility. As the head of that community, he bears ultimate responsibility for what he allows to happen in it. It was his responsibility to establish rules against this behavior and to enforce them. Even the most basic, common sense rule for an NSFW community was too much to ask. On December 30th of 2021, Nux-stein would launch his Discord server.
That's right, I opened a public Discord server. I swore to myself I would never do it because the degeneracy would be too much, and the degeneracy is already too much. So join that Discord server. It's a public server. It's open. 16 or older though, please.
Okay. Hot take. If you're, like, making suggestive content, regardless of, like, if you're a VTuber, a YouTuber, an artist, your things should not be 16 plus. It should be 18 plus automatically. Alright?
I am happy that he has a minimum age rule this time, but setting it to 16 is a massive self-report that he is aware that a large chunk of his audience is underage. It's also highly questionable, given his decision to launch the server with a set of NSFW channels, including an
I'm going to say this, because I'm not disagreeing with Nicandros on this. Hang on, we're going to my room real quick. Fireside chat with you guys. If you're running a Discord server and it's 16 plus with NSFW channels, set the server to 18 plus and kick out all the minors. I have seen so many goddamn VTubers go 16 plus. I get it, you want to make money, but maybe it's, like, safer to not have children in your communities. Like, children don't know what they want at a very young age. So, properly age gate your shit. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now, let's get over here.
NSFW voice channel. To be honest, I was surprised that there were NSFW channels when the server rule said 16 and up, because NSFW is supposed to be 18 and up. I mean, if you already watch Nux, fair. To be clear, those channels were supposed to be only for adults, but...
Hang on, let's see the channels.
Given the state of Discord,
channels. Hang on.
If you already watch Nux, fair. To be clear, those channels
quit
were supposed to be only for...
NSFW art, NSFW chat, NSFW memes, hentai. Users post art here, chat here, post memes here, and then I'm guessing this is hentai links.
Adults. But given the state of Discord's age verification, setting a channel into NSFW mode doesn't really do anything to stop minors from accessing it. All they have to do is lie about their age to Discord. The channels were fortunately removed 6 days after the server was open to the public.
All
they have to do is lie about their age to Discord. The channels were
New announcement, the NSFW section of Nux's Cursed Playground, one hell of a fucking name, will be deleted in 30 minutes following the posting of this message. Say your final goodbyes to that section.
Fortunately removed 6 days after the server was open to the public. The announcement of their removal does mention issues like
The server is currently aiming for a Discord partnership, with one requirement being that it contains no pornographic content, among others. Because of this, as well as various other issues with the NSFW section, in brackets, confused about what's legal to post, different opinions on what is considered disturbing content, underage billies, which is the fan base, claiming to be 18 plus to access channels, etc. We have decided to delete it on coming Monday before the talent show event. All that content can't be used for Nux's videos anyway. From this point on, all NSFW content will be forbidden from the whole server, as well as in profiles, nicknames, profile pictures, status, message, about me section, etc. So you weren't doing it out of any righteous reason. You were doing it because you wanted money. You wanted fucking money. You wanted to monetize the server. And you knew this was going on in the server. And you decided, in your infinite wisdom, to allow this to continue until you couldn't make money off of it.
Minors sneaking in by lying about their age. However, the main reason was that having NSFW channels disqualified the server from Discord partnership. Some users protested. Nux's content already involved a lot of NSFW media.
Considering how much Nux's content involves NSFW, makes sense that people would share that content within this community. A lot of his friends are also making NSFW related content, so it makes sense. The fans feel that a space for the community would accept the material being shared.
So why not allow people to post it in his community? A staff member responded that the
I can kind of understand, but the Billy age group, plus it really has nothing to do with him.
age group of the Billies, that being the name of Nux-Daku's fandom, wasn't appropriate for it. So even Nux-Daku's Discord staff members knew that a large chunk of his audience were minors. The decision to have NSFW channels on the server was already questionable in the first place, but it becomes even more questionable when you remember that Nux-Daku made that predator catfishing video months earlier.
I'm going to be transparent about my server. My server is 18 plus for a reason. That is because I'm an adult creator. I make adult materials for other people to enjoy, right? I can recognize that. So, there's 2 layers of age verification. Meaning, unless I know your age, you're going to have to do it. Or at least one of it. My server has a waiting room. You have to click the link, submit an application, and so on, right? Myself and moderation can see your applications. Okay? Are we understanding where we're coming from? It's a adult space for an adult community, meaning if you pass through one thing, doesn't mean you pass through the other. It just means you have access to a little more of the server. You will have to submit. Let me look at it real quick. You have to submit to mod mail. What is mod mail? It allows you to talk to a staff member without going face to face. A ticket will open and staff will talk to you. From there, you're going to age verify yourself. And there we go. We're going to screen share. This is your requirements. You blot out everything else except your DOB, which is your date of birth, and you write your username on a piece of paper. It reads here as, to age verify, please request verification through mod mail, and one of the mods / the owner / member of admin will DM you as soon as applicable. Please follow the instructions linked with the image. Right here. I even pinned it. It's not that hard to age verify. Always make it adults only. Exactly. Always make it adults only.
earlier.
I wanted to make this sort of an educational topic and bring light to an issue that's really big. There's a lot of predators on Discord. Like, a lot.
There's a lot of predators on Discord. Like, a lot.
How do you make a video raising awareness of Discord predators, but then set up a Discord server which will facilitate adult conversations between adults and minors? But hey, they deleted the NSFW channels quickly, so the problem is solved, right? Not necessarily. Nux-stein shouted out to Discord on December 28th on his Twitch, and December 30th on YouTube. His audience floods in, there's problems with minors showing up in the NSFW channels, and then they find out that having them at all on YouTube. Not necessarily. Nux-stein shouted out to Discord on December 28th on his
Welcome, everyone. Welcome on in, everyone. Here comes the flood.
Twitch, and December 30th on YouTube. His audience floods in, there's problems with
Some people are just dumb and go, I'm 15. Or when we had NSFW, some people in the NSFW channels, mind you, said they were 16 or 18. Darwin test for them, to be honest.
minors showing up in the NSFW channels, and then they find out that having them at all would disqualify them from Discord partnership. Instead of wiping them out instantly, they announce they'll be deleted in 2 days. Why? So that people can pay their respects to a Discord goon channel? I saw a member of the council mention that the users on the NSFW
There is a fan server some others are making. There's always more NSFW servers, honestly. Pretty sure the guys in those chats made a new server for NSFW anyway.
channels set up their own fan NSFW server, which I have to guess the staff allowed them to promote on those channels. I can't confirm that since those channels are now gone, but I saw one user, even in the general channel, promoting
Anyone who still wants to post NSFW, DM me. I made a server for it.
their own NSFW server. So all of those minors who were lying about their age in the first place and accessing the NSFW channel on Nux's server would just get funneled to that fan server instead. Who was moderating it? Who knows? What age verification standards were they going to uphold, assuming the admins are not minors themselves, or even worse, adult predators? There's a lot of those on Discord apparently. I'd like to remind you at this point that Ava Chris Tyson's Discord server was private when the NSFW channels were open in 2018. It was closed when the server was open to the public in January 2019. In Tyson's case, the drama was about Lava GS, Nathan, and apparently a handful of other minors being present on the server while it was private. The initial accusations made by Prison 42 also included claims of Tyson grooming Lava GS, but no evidence for that was ever found. The Discord just had NSFW content available to minors. By those standards, Nux-stein's Reddit was already way worse, and his Discord way worse 4 years after Tyson's Discord, when there was more of a general awareness of these issues. Tyson's server apparently
Okay, I think we've pretty much established that not only did Nux's like admin had like knowledge of this. Oh shit. God damn it. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna look at something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, just had to change over laundry and stuff. Okay, I got my headphones on wrong. There we go.
Still had sexual chats or juvenile banter after it went public. But looking at the kinds of terms that were frequently used on Nux's Discord, there was plenty
Sauce, sex, boobs, booba, hentai, lolly. Why are there 572 results for lolly? Okay, this is cursed. Oh, fucking cursed.
of that to go around. If NSFW content was now banned from Nuxtaku's Discord, how did they handle Nuxtaku's NSFW content? If the thumbnails contained NSFW content, the staff members would remove their embeds. Darn Nux using blatantly NSFW thumbnails that stay in the Discord cache after he censors them. Some users would still post NSFW images from Nux's content or the content.
The fuck is this thumbnail of Mal? Nuxtaku donated $1,000 worth it. Why is he tied up?
Of his friends, and the staff, despite reacting to them, wouldn't.
God damn it, Nux. God damn it, Nux. Not gonna lie, this time when Nux joined VC, I never knew he was gonna join. When Nux joined VC, I never knew he was gonna join it, and it felt pretty awkward. We're trying to keep the order.
Delete them. God damn it, Nux. We're trying to keep the order. In a recent one, he used a thumbnail from an actual video.
In a recent one, he used a thumbnail from an actual porn video.
Ah, okay, so Nux again with the nips.
Doof's Big Stan is a fucking insane official Pokemon animation.
Lip, I see. This is Pokemon-branded Lolly Bestiality in January 2022. According to the Wayback Machine, this thumbnail was left like this for months. This is on par with his idea to make Twitch streamers say the N-word. We removed the embed. Nux is pushing the limits, Lamau. What is he pushing the limits of? The thumbnail of his latest video. Then why he do it non-censored then? That's the big question. Here's a bigger question. If the age group of Nux's audience is too young for his Discord community to have NSFW channels, but most of the people on this server came from Nux's channel, why is the content of that channel too NSFW for the demographic of the Discord? Isn't this massively self-incriminating? Despite having this long history of running communities where minors were exposed to adult content, and that being the self-incriminating. Despite having this long
I'm 13, and I know all of them. Should I start rethinking my decisions?
history of running communities.
Good thing I'm 14. Joke's on you. I'm 12. I'm 15. 13. 16.
Where minors were exposed to
13. Minor. 16.
adult content, and that being the very core of his YouTube content for years, in 2024, Nux-taku wasn't only criticizing, but grandstanding over Ava Chris Tyson. He was also putting Lollipede into his content before and after he was supposed to confront Shadman for drawing Lollipede on September.
A bit too middle school. Nux. Please note this was 5 years ago. Still suspicious. Want to collab? Question mark.
September 30th of 2021. However, Nux-taku's numerous lies about his association with Shadowman is something for a different video. There's also the V-Shoujo drama to cover, which lots of people think he was in the right about. That is not the case at all, but again, different video. It's a real shame because what I'm going to reveal next is likely going to kill his career. Not to imply what I presented earlier isn't already bad enough, but this is just beyond forgiveness. You see, there is another Nux-taku Discord server, even older than his subreddit.
€1. Well, a single Billy doesn't seem like much. And numbers there are a formidable foe.
I saw an ad for it, which made me very intrigued.
Really help keep my channel afloat. All patrons are invited to the Discord server, where we hang out having a great time, and unlike Tumblr, we have an NSFW section.
I would like to apologize for any of my past behavior or comments. Okay, this is funny.
I love Roblox.
Welcome to the Nexus, Nux-Daku's Patreon Discord, founded in...
Sorry, Mochi was on top of the dresser, and I got a pair of scissors there, and I don't want her to hurt her little paw. Come here. Let mommy hold you.
April of 2018. In its current state, the server is almost totally inactive, but the NSFW channel is still here. Despite having an NSFW channel, the server's rules mention nothing about a minimum age, and there is nothing about it being 18 plus on the Patreon side either. What's special about this community is Nux's level of engagement. He wasn't talking to people on his Reddit, and he kept the interactions on the public Discord to a minimum. However, on the Patreon Discord, at least in 2018-2019, he would actually talk to people, and even hang out in voice chats with them. Here we can actually see him talking with the artist behind his 2019 character. The original high-resolution files are here as well. This one, where Nux is rubbing his hands, has the file name nux_merchant.png. Very interesting. The NSFW channel wasn't there from the start. We can trace its creation to this exchange on October 15th, 2018, where we can see this user, who from now on...
What would you title it? Nux? Where's the NSFW room? My JoJo Part 5 will be an anime of the year 2018, in all caps, of course. Although, are you actually going to use that? No, seriously, we need an NSFW room. Or should I? I mean, I'm editing the video as we speak.
One will be called Red, repeatedly asking Nux to create it. If we look at the time and date of these messages, the NSFW channel was made 2 minutes later. In response to this, Red raised their Patreon pledge. The date of these messages, the NSFW channel was...
Boy, dare I. A big penis. Happy? Yay! Immediately sends a link. Welcome to hashtag NSFW. This is the start of the NSFW channel. NSFW is a lot of stuff you shouldn't show to your boss, parents, or younger siblings. Not safe for life, content forbidden. Stuff you shouldn't show to anyone. And comment forbidden. Disturbing content needs to be put in a spoiler tag and mentioned as such. Not allowed. Personal nudes, i.e. from you or people you know. Content of minors. Content depicting minors or childlike characters. Allowed. Depictions of fictional characters that can be reasonably interpreted as being 18 plus on that particular artwork.
Was made 2 minutes later. In response to this, Red raised their Patreon pledge.
Impressive. At Nux, increasing to $10 a month because of NSFW room. Appreciate it, lol. I'm Skint Bucky. Just blew money on cards to build a deck. Not regretting it at all.
And Nux gave them a thumbs up. For a brief moment, let me take you to August of 2024. Nux-Daku is finally being pressed about his past content, and he was actually pushed into making a response.
The biggest shock to me to this day entering the broader commentary sphere was the dangers lurking around every corner in regards to children. Children are not safe on the internet. I only became chronically online after high school, but I couldn't imagine what it would do to me if I was in some YouTuber's Discord server at the age of 12 or 14.
You couldn't imagine. You don't need to. Red joined the server on September 7th. On day 1, they openly declared themselves to be 14 years old. They would later claim to be 15 multiple times, but as they openly stated, they were lying about their age. Red was born into... They would later claim to be 15 more...
Nux set the server location to Japan. As shaking my head, you hug your mother with that mentality. I am over the sexual consent limit cause 15 is over 13. I'm 15, I'm a minor. So I just get to yeet off. Yes, I'm 15, deal with it. They're actually 14.
Multiple times, but as they openly stated, they were lying about their
Walkabout generally doesn't lead to psychedelic drugs. It's American. Blank is actually 11. Until I can tell you my actual age, I'm just gonna say it's 15. Why the fuck weren't they booted from the server?
Their age. Red was born in 2004. They had turned 14 soon before they joined the server. The Discord was a pretty small clique, and soon enough, basically everyone on the server knew that Red was underage. Despite this, Nux-stein made the NSF clique, and soon enough, basically...
He's literally the youngest guy here. It is fun when you want to turn off your brain for a bit, if it helps at all. I'm the youngest? Oh, he is. Makes sense. Yep. Is 15 years old personified. I'm still becoming a weeb.
Basically everyone on the server knew that Red was underage. Despite this, Nux-stein made the NSFW channel for them a month later, and within a year, they had posted 242 messages on the channel. There's also an instance where another user pinged Red into the NSFW channel. As far as I can tell,
straight to jail. Oh no, she's 10. He's playing the Gunner nerd voice, yet way too fucking hard. I hate it. I hate it too.
this behavior was not punished, so
image. I feel sick.
user pinged Red into the NSFW channel. As far as I can tell, this behavior was not punished, so a 14-year-old paid Nux-stein money to be on his Patreon Discord server. He made the NSFW channel for them, after which he accepted even more money from them, and allowed them to post onto that channel for over a year before they left the server.
See, this is beauty. Why was the minor allowed to stay? Nux, you knew! You absolutely fucking knew! There's no way in hell you could have not known.
But did Nux-stein know that Red was underage? There is no message of Nux acknowledging Red's age, however, it is extremely unlikely that he didn't know. In this conversation from earlier, where
I'm gonna be drawing a monkey if anyone wants to VC. I know some first people with tools who blind themselves with temporarily.
Red says they're lying about their age, Nux-stein shows up.
My laptop stopped charging, so I'm waiting for a train to my parents' house. Well, I'm here at Nux. You never told me which pic you liked better of me wearing the merch. He goes invisible. Rip.
Soon afterwards.
Never saw any to compare. Blank.
In this conversation, there's some kind of an ERP going on.
Okay, puddle of blood. Cough, cough. Unless you mean 7 meters deep, 4 meters wide, puddle of pool. I have no idea what you're talking about. You are the wall destroyer, and I am the impaler Katakuri-sama. I'd like Satch to impale me, suggested face. No, just no. Haha, you know it. Blank. Go away, Satch and I are having a moment. Blank. No, fuck off.
In the general chat, which is interrupted by Red. Red is told not to get. In this conversation, there's some kind of an ERP going on in the general chat, which is interrupted by
Suggested face. Blank. The professional cock blocker. Lol. Let's just bring out our lustrous lances and throw them away because we don't need war. My lustrous lance is the only used for sweet, sweet loving. Oh.
by Red. Red is told not to get involved because they're underage. After an ERP going on in the general chat, which is interrupted by Red. Red is told not to
Go away, blank. Tiggy, Satch, and I are having a moment. And as simple as that, Satch became immortal. You shall never kill me. Level up. Blank. Fuck off, Beck. Smiley face. I'd ask you to join blank, but you're underage. True. Sorry to leave you out.
To get involved because they're underage. After Red says the conversation is making them
I'm busy. So are Tiggy, Satch, and I. It's fine, but it still makes me gag. It's just a face. Oh no, we better stop if we were gagging a minor. You don't have to watch blank, ha 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 ha. We wouldn't want to watch anyway. You wouldn't want to watch anyway.
them gag, another user jokes, oh no, we better stop if we are gagging a minor. Red pinged Nux-stein soon afterwards, but not
Blank. At Nux, ban them all, please. Please don't Nux-sama. Says the person who doesn't even have, who isn't even a patron.
Nux didn't show up.
Oh, that's mean.
This is Minthia's Mouse Lord, or
What are you, Maito? Bam. 4 pings. Sub. I would god tier Klein.
mitochondria, or mito. According to Nux-stein,
Mito by Nux puts the best stuff in here, Lamau. Lamau, thank you, I try. How big has your dominant hand gotten since you joined Nux? Nux.
they were the best poster on the NSFW channel. In this conversation about BDSM, we can see
That is fun and comical. Switches. Doms and subs. Preach. I feel discriminated against. Maito, Bex, Nux, Greymon. Maito, send Bex your presentation on sex toys after giving it to Nux so I can laugh about it with Greymon.
Red asking Mito
Subs are fun too.
to send their presentation on sex toys to other users. Note, I just made the presentation.
I told Maito I would never send it to anyone who isn't weak against switches. And I stand by that. Pokemon emotes are the only way I can truly express myself. But I can tell other people about it. Maito, notes. I just made the presentation because blank was clueless. Also, it was funny AF. Thanks. Can I see this presentation? New information is always welcome.
Because Red was clueless. After Bex mentions having a high tolerance to weirdness, Nux shows up to say, proud fanbase.
Too late. Yeet. I have a high tolerance for weirdness, don't worry. I feel like it wasn't as funny if it was quite late during the presentation, maybe. I am extremely weird and a horrible person. It was really late. Proud fan base. But that's just my opinion. So weird and wacky, bro.
Gremlin asks Maito to send the presentation to Nux.
What? Maito, send it to Nux. I'm not like the normal kids, haha. I think that blank already sent it to him. B. No, I told ya. What are we sending me? Never sent it, but I can now.
I think that Red already sent it to him. No, I told ya. Never sent it, but I can now. What are we sending me? A sex toy presentation. Why? Lol. We needed to explain sex toys to Red. Nah, it's fine if it's not sent to Nux. Already did, Maito. I'm not doing honest descriptions on all Maito sex toys. A few minutes later at 2:16, Nux says, very cool, Maito, very cool. Nux-Daku has now received a direct message from a minor on his server, containing a link to a sex toy presentation that was made for them. What adult is clueless about sex toys? That's a massive red flag that Red is a minor. There was a previous time a month earlier,
10 out of 10. King beat my meat. Join voice chat. Join. Senpai, join us. Sorry, I can't now. Frowny face.
when users in the voice chat text channel begged Nux-Daku to join the VC because they needed help explaining sex.
We are trying to explain sex toys to blank. You need your insight. Hello? Wait, what? True story, bro. Keep blank Shota ears clean. How does he not know? Keep the chat safe for Shotas. I tuned out to talk about how my interview went with my mom because I had about had a stroke coming back to this. This is fucking bad. They're calling the minor Shota.
Sex toys to Red. Again, what adult doesn't know what sex toys are? In this example, Nux-Daku declined the invitation to join the VC, but he absolutely was in voice chats with Red multiple times. One of my agents reached out to—
What's up? Hey, I was wondering if you were open to answering some questions about your time in Nux-Daku's Patreon Discord server. Shoot your
Red
shot.
and asked them about their time on the server. They were willing to share their
This is the DM. December 12th, 2028. It's a Google presentation about sex toys by Mido. Over 200 anti-Canadian jokes.
DMs with Nux to show that they did actually send him the sex toy presentation. So that actually happened. It wasn't just a joke. When asked about whether they were ever in voice chats with—
Were you ever in the VC with Nux? And do you know if he ever noticed you were young? Oh yeah, I was in VC with him plenty of times. He would pop in a couple times a week. I did have a very squeaky voice back in the day, so I'd be surprised if he didn't notice, considering everyone else did. But he never directly commented on it in my memory.
With Nux-Daku, Red recalled being in a VC with him plenty of times, couple of times a week. They'd be surprised if Nux didn't notice them being underage, since everyone else did. However, they don't recall Nux ever commenting on their age. Now, I am not a journalist.
Your job.
Slight reprieve. I feel I am actively getting brain damaged. This feels so much worse than what Isaac did. Shit is bad for different reasons. Sorry, I'm just restarting my phone because it died. But at least Isaac self-identified with these terms rather than having a community filled with minors that self-identified with these terms. Oh no, those were adults calling the 14-year-old a Shota.
I'm just a guy on the internet. However, I know you're not supposed to take one person's word and just run with it. Red could be misremembering, they might have some bias for or against Nux-Daku, so it's important to have corroborating evidence. On December 15, 2018...
Thumbs up / VC for a few men at deleted user. Okay, Nux is in VC, everyone flood! Oof!
Nux-staku pinged a deleted user to a VC. Red says Nux is in VC, everyone flood, implying they joined the voice channel with Nux. There's a similar message from January 5th.
Fuck, Alan. Fucking gay. Nux-taku joined VC. Now everyone will join. Not gay, just different. Incoming! Ain't going to join.
15th, 2019. If we scroll down a bit, we can see a screenshot showing.
Let's see. Alan Weebus right here. This is screenshotted by Bex. So it's Bex, MD, Necromancer JM, the 14-year-old soy boy, and the real Nux-taku.
Nux in the VC with Red. The real Nux-taku here is the real Nux-taku. Here's another screenshot from the time. Same.
Even though you guys bully me, I still love all of you. Lol, except Alan.
Name, same avatar. The current music channel used to be the old voice text channel.
Music, voice chat bullshit, voice chat bot shit.
And on it we can... Time. Same name, same avatar. The current music
General Shenanigans
channel
Serious.
used to be the old voice text.
General shit posting spoilers, announcements. Voice chat bullshit. NSFW.
Channel. And on it we can sometimes see Red and
Next. Question mark. Red. Flex Seal.
Nux posting
Yes.
things close to each other that only makes sense if they were in the VC at the same time. Here, for example, Nux is working on a thumbnail. There's a message from Red, messages from Nux-taku, and then a same time. Here, for example,
Courage, wisdom, and not to read the comments.
Nux is working on a thumbnail. There's a message from Red.
Booty emojis. Red,
Messages from
something that can't
Nux-taku.
load. KK, haha. I'm gonna put actual shanks in that thumbnail. Ha ha ha. Wait, actual shanks? Yes. Actual shanks, the One Piece one. Not the fairy tale thumbnail. This guy.
And then a message from Red. And now
Like,
later,
just
messages from Nux-taku. In this one, we have a message from Red at
send me your best uwu. I'm losing an uwu battle. Please, I need your uwu energy. Nuts, you can't go on to server settings / then audit log then and see who said worked. I know you are a better person.
addressing Nux. Later a photo from Nux, then a photo from Red. Messages from Nux-taku. In this
Wait,
one,
what
we
is
have a
this?
message from Red addressing Nux. Later a photo from Nux.
From Nux. Next, you'll say, I was only pretending to be retarded. TQ replies with, no, I'm just retarded.
Then a photo from Red. In this
Flex
instance,
deal.
Red asks
King beat my meat. Join.
somebody to join the VC. Another user posts a caked
Why?
up
Why is there a caked up Charizard?
Charizard. Nux-taku shows a work in progress thumbnail. Message from Red. The Charizard from earlier is now on Nux's thumbnail. There's plenty of evidence of Red speaking, having audio issues, and other users commenting about their voice. So it's not like they never talked in the VC. I think this evidence sufficiently
Call the disappearing for a second, okay?
corroborates Red's recollection that they were in the VCs with Nux-taku multiple times. I'm not sure about a couple times a week, but certainly multiple times. Red was already behaving in a pretty immature way, even in the text messages. They would spam emojis and walls of text. To believe that Nux-taku didn't know Red's age, you'd have to believe he missed all of the instances when their age was mentioned. You'd have to believe no one told him Red was a minor in chats, VCs, or DMs, and that Nux didn't realize it from their voice when talking to them in VCs. This should already be enough to strongly conclude that Nux-taku knew. But to show the full extent of the evidence and the full extent
No. Through everything we've seen, it is next year fucking impossible for him not to know this kid's age. In order for him not to notice that, he would have been like putting on blinders.
Extent of Nux-staku's beyond incomprehensible neglect. We need to introduce a new character. After joining the server, Red quickly made friends with another user called Alan Vebus. I know that Alan's avatar here looks an awful lot like Mr. Obvious from my engineer video, but they are not the same person.
Oh no, that's not what I thought when I initially watched this. I thought it was like a Fender Man.
Alan was a small anime creator at the time and would promote his videos on Nux's Discord. The metadata of his channel reveals that he is from Romania, and he would often mention things about it on the server. There's a lot of conversations between them and Nux-staku on the server, and Nux has mentioned Alan's name 100 times. He even shouted out Alan's channel in a video from October 22nd, 2018.
All patrons are invited to the Discord server, where we do things like make fun of Alan Weebus. If you don't know who Alan Weebus is, oh, trust me, one...
Can you briefly type something like, yeah, fuck Alan. Yeah, fuck Alan. Thank you. You're welcome. Fucking Alan.
$1 to the Patreon is worth it to meet the guy. He's in a special kind of category where everyone that relates to him in any way is a tsundere because we all constantly make fun of him and make believe we hate him, but we all low-key like him. And also, thank you, Alan Weebus, for donating $10 on Patreon, so now I get to shout you out in all my videos. Link to Alan Weebus' channel is actually in the description. He makes funny shiz, and he takes the edge out of edgy, which leaves you just why? Like, why is he making this video? That kind of thing. Anyway, special thanks to King Beat My Meat Sage.
Alan was a very major contributor to the NSFW channel.
I know that wasn't intentional, but name funny.
To Nux, they were still... He apparently got his...
Wait, why can't I hear anything? Oh, hang on.
You just why? Like, why is he making this video? That kind of thing. Anyway, special thanks to King...
What is going on here? Oh, I'm getting pinged. Getting pinged somewhere. Where am I getting pinged? Oh, it's that. Link. I wanna die!
Beat My Meat Sage.
Alan was a very major contributor to the NSFW channel. However, according to Nux, they were still inferior to mitochondria. He apparently got his material from following more than 300 hentai artists on Twitter. But that's only a third of the amount that Tecton was following. Alan has made a lot of claims about their age, including saying that he was as young as 15. Plenty of users, including Nux-staku, have also claimed Alan to be underage.
Alan's a loli. No can do. My loli. Alan is my loli.
A lolly. No can do. Alan is underage.
Alan is underage. Does that mean Nux is grooming Alan?
Does that mean Nux is grooming Alan? What's going on here? According to Red's recollection,
I'm pretty sure he was about 19 at the time. Alan, that is.
Alan was around 19 at the time. In this tweet, they claimed
it was Miku but spooky. They gave me straight but likes dick for some reason. They gave me 5'9". I am
to be 19 in 2019.
What the fuck?
So, if they're telling the truth here, they would have been 18. Another former member believed Alan to be around 21. According to Red's recollection, no one on the server genuinely believed Alan was underage. These statements about Nux grooming Alan or Nux calling Alan a lolly are simply jokes. Very optically bad jokes, but jokes nonetheless. While I'm not sure about Alan's exact age, they were clearly an adult. Alan has unfortunately deleted their Discord account, which makes it hard to determine which messages are his. But we can still tell if it's him talking, thanks to context clues. Here Nux-staku mentions that Megumin from Konosuba is best girl. Alan points out that she is 14 years old. Another deleted user, who I assume is Sak, asks Alan about another character called Tiger. There's two deleted users talking here, so how can we tell them apart? Alan must be one of them because their name is mentioned. So this one must be Sak. One of them mentions the age of consent in Romania being 15, so that must be Alan. Sak uses capitalization, while Alan doesn't. That's how we know that it was Alan who said, "Who cares? If she can count, then she ready to mount."
This is Hassan taking more shots at Nux-staku in his week-long feud with me while defending his bro tips past. Alright, I never brought up his bro tips past because I felt like it was so long ago it's not worth it, but he's bringing up like random shit from forever ago and warping it into calling me a pedophile for insane reasons. Did you know that in his bro tips past he had a famous quote where he said if she's old enough to count, she's old enough to mount?
Come back again next week when we discuss the legendary question of all time. Old enough to count, old enough to mount? Question mark?
Answer is
TurboTax
no.
locations are now open in your neighborhood.
Ah!
pedophile behavior. I don't know.
Said that in 2013.
Like, why can't I hear anything now? What the fuck is going on?
Playing a character, and he was asking it.
Why? What is going on with my headphones? Hang on.
Not flat out state.
You know what? Fuck it. No headphones. You've lost your headphone privilege. I'm going to be right back. Fuck this. If I see one more fucking thing, then think you want to. Okay, I am back. Having a spare cord I have. Because I don't know if it's the cord or the fact that this is Nux fucking Taku. What are you barking at? Barking at. My mom's becoming schizophrenic. Barking at the wind again. Let's see if this works. And hang on.
Stating it like Alan did. We can see Nux-stein right here not condemning those words at all. So he either used to not care about pedophile behavior, didn't think that it was pedophile behavior, or his attack on Hassan is knowingly deceitful.
Hang on. Just grabbing something. I refuse to pull up. Bailey! Shut up! I love you to death, but you're acting stupid.
There's a difference between waifu and best girl. Waifus are mountable, so therefore the best girl isn't. However, the art of the best girl is lolly inclusive. Nux is using that word in the petite anime character sense, not the cartoon CP sense. Nux's stance on personally not being into lolly hentai has been consistent for years, but it didn't stop him from posting it onto YouTube. Then Alan says, lollies are very mountable. Nux-stein responds, you're terrifying, Alan, and moves on. This was 12 days before Nux gave Alan that shout out on his channel. So Alan's
Ah! Why there gotta be so many goddamn freaks? This is 12 days before? Well, there was no saving this anyway. Okay. Oh, it's still fucking wet. It's just wet and cold.
saying things like this didn't seem to be a problem to him.
And he takes the edge out of edgy.
Look at this art. This art is better. And it's Alan posting a comic about some boy kissing his dog. I wish I would be able to get sick from stuff like this again. By the way, don't ask why do I have that. Why do you have that? Red sent it to me. He always sends me fucked up shit like this. That guy's a sociopath, I tell ya. Red shows up and claims Alan is the one who sent it, and shows a screenshot from their DMs. Wow, you resort to Photoshop to make me look bad? Shame. Red shares another screenshot, showing some of Alan's earlier messages. People have no shame, shake my head. Also, I hope someone at school sees you watching this. Is that Minecraft? Yes, I'm 15. Deal with it. Oof, I feel old. He's literally the youngest guy here. I am the youngest? Oh, he is. Makes sense. Yep, Red is 15-year-olds personified. Ha, I'm still underage. So, cause you're talking to me, you are all technically pedophiles. Not me. Yep, remember, the age of consent in Romania is 15, so I can smack your ass all I want. It's only been 26 minutes since the last time Alan brought up the Romanian age of consent. Alan would make similarly inappropriate comments about Red on the 16th of December. But let's return to October 8th. You are willing to send me the most fucking disgusting shit you have. I only send it to you because you're 15. Exactly. Nobody else would. I initially planned to traumatize you because you were acting tough, but I underestimated you. Who, me? I'm...
Writing a book is hard.
Firing squad! Firing squad! This cannot get worse! Please tell me it doesn't get worse!
I guess edgy instead of tough. I am edgy. Not that tough though. Yeah, I got that. I need to train you to become tough. Okay. At this point, Nux-stein or the moderators should be intervening and investigating what's happening in the DMs between Alan and Red. However, there wouldn't be any moderators or rules on the server until 2020. In late 2019, the server was raided by gore spammers multiple times, and Nux-stein did nothing about it. What finally made him appoint moderators is when his patrons pulled their pledges. This is one of his own newly appointed moderators saying it at the time. According to Red, on the first day they joined the server, Alan spammed their DMs with a bunch of gore and NSFW content. There are multiple instances of Red or Alan publicly mentioning Alan sending gore to Red. Here's one from October 6th. On October 14th, Alan mentioned showing his personal collection to Red. On January 1st, 2019, Alan actually posted a gore image into the voice chat channel and pinged Red. In February 2019, Red reacted to a meme by saying, I can take pictures of men's penises being cut in half, but this is too much even for me. It was a gif and just a tip. Yeah, but dramatic effect, Alan. Shake my head. The message below contains nudity, and if we go one message further, we can see a message from Nux-stein. Alan having a fascination with gore seemed to be pretty well known on the server. One regular user made this meme about the various quirks of the other regular members. Alan's comedic summary was, posting extreme mutilation pics. Notice that Nux-stein was pinged on this message. Sending this kind of material to a minor is very harmful and a crime, and it's been going on for 5 months, and Nux-stein has done nothing. Red would sometimes ask Alan to send him things. Send me the most fucked up shit you have. Look for it yourself. I want my friend to know you are worse than the dark web. Soyboy here is another adult user and also a small anime creator. He already knows that Red is underage. Despite this, he asks Red if he can send them something truly disturbing. Okay, Soy, send it to me. See? Come on. I expected at least nugget. If you don't know what that word means, don't look it up. Alan proceeds to drop codes to some extremely obscene comics. Thanks, Alan. Soy, I am extremely disappointed. Red, you scare me. That is actual animal rape and murder. I know. How is that not the most fucked up thing? Alan sent me a video of a man getting his head off by a machete. Real life, of course. Nux-stein was pinged about something off topic immediately after that message, but he didn't show up. After getting Nux-stein to create the NSFW channel, Red suggested making a Not Safe for Life channel for Alan, to which Alan said, I wouldn't make Nux-stein watch something like that. You, on the other hand, can get it. Nux-stein's nowhere to be seen, but then Soyboy mentions Toei Animation claiming one of his videos. Nux-stein replies to him with advice, once again showing how close he was to seeing these warning signs. Beyond conditioning Red into tolerating extremely shocking and obscene imagery, Alan also encouraged them to drop out of school. On Tuesday, October 9th, Red mentions skipping school to binge-watch anime. Alan cheers them on and says that skipping school is badass, and that he's doing it as well, because he's a badass like Red.
Nux, what the fuck is wrong with you? You saw this interaction and did nothing. You did nothing. This was a vulnerable minor. And you allowed this fucker near Alan? You let this kid near Alan! Oh! For your information, Aries, you didn't miss a whole lot. You just missed Alan fucking Weebus possibly grooming this minor!
On October 10th, Nux-stein pings various users, including Red, to inform them that he finished reading the Black Clover manga all in one day. School got cancelled for the rest of the week for me because the head teacher got so I shall be around lots. Words like head teacher and school are used by children, not college students. Another clear red flag that Red is a minor, right in Nux's face. What? Go to sleep, kid. Another clear indication that Red is a minor. Yeah, lol, 176 chapters in a day. This is 5 days before Red got Nux-stein to create the NSFW channel. If you're worried about that stabbing story, it's something that Red made up at the time. On Thursday, October 11th, Red mentions having skipped 4 days of school to binge anime. Another user cheers him on. School is a waste of time. On Monday, October 15th, Red thinks about joining a VC because there's a lot of people on, but he says that school starts in 30 minutes. Alan once again encourages Red to skip school. On Thursday, October 18th, Red asks Alan for advice on how to lie to their parents to get out of school. Anyone here a good liar? Alan makes multiple suggestions. On October 30th, Red pinged Alan because he wants to speak to someone that he trusts. Red mentions having the problem of no longer going to school. Alan asks if they quit like a badass mad lad, once again encouraging Red to drop out of school. On December 9th, Violet asks, are you guys students or out of school? Alan says he and Red dropped out. Red says that Alan inspired him. On January 4th, 2019, Red once again says he quit school. He doesn't care about it anymore. On April 10th, 2019, Red described themselves as a 15-year-old dropout. Alan shows up and says, agreed, and that's coming from an older dropout. So how did Red manage to drop out of school? Let's go to February 2019. Red is talking to Bex, who seems to be having some form of breakdown caused by opiate withdrawals. Many of Bex's messages actually mention them being addicted to drugs, spending all their money on drugs, and having various mental illnesses. Please keep that in mind when passing judgment about what I'm going to show next. I might be overly cautious here because YouTube does not like when certain things are discussed, such as SH. And in this exchange, knowing they're in the presence of a minor, Bex explains how it works and basically makes it sound really cool. Red mentions having used SH to manipulate their parents into letting them quit school. Really? That's impressive. Red expressed that they felt like a terrible person for doing it, how it felt, and they mentioned only doing it twice, to which Bex says, psh, imagine only doing it twice. I decided to stop before I couldn't. Real sad boys have on their thighs. Red then reveals that they put their upper arm a lot of times. Bex comments, ooh.
Bro's a gooning lolly grifter. How the fuck did he let kids get groomed? Oh no, he had to have known that Red was a minor. Had to have known. This is impossible not to know.
Nice. Again, this was a very irresponsible way to talk about these things with a minor. I don't have any experience or knowledge of how SH works, but Red claims that this needle stuff apparently happened way before they joined the server, but they claim that it was not enough to cause the effect, which makes SH addictive. Based on their comments from back then, there was clearly a unique sensation there, but again, I don't know for sure. Red claimed that the first time they did it for real was on October 31st, 2018. They had a fight with their family, which led to them dropping out. On the day before, Red asked Alan for advice on how to get over their fear of the pain of SH. I'm not sure if Alan is jokingly suggesting that Red should try flipping, as in juggling knives, or if he should try using a folding knife, and he used the word flipping by mistake. Red seemed to interpret it as a suggestion for a type of knife, and asks if he could use a kitchen knife. If you yourself, you'll realize the pain is pretty whatever. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. If we scroll down a bit, we can see the exchange where Red asked Alan to talk about the problem of no longer going to school. They hadn't actually dropped out yet. That would happen
Mind
soon
if I
after.
suffer with you, bestie? Please! I need an adult! Francis! I need an adult! I'm not letting MG suggest content ever the fuck again! Hurry, Francis! Dude, I knew he's better than this.
Hello.
I am never letting MG pick topics again.
Wait, what?
I am between wanting to kill myself and wanting to hunt down Nux-Taku and put him in a blender.
So we're even now. I suffered, and now you suffer.
I am suffering so much. This was someone's
Also,
baby!
I got another... Yeah.
I don't think I can watch the rest of it.
I got the perfect...
You got the perfect thing?
Yeah, I don't blame you. Around the time that I got to this, that's actually where I dipped out of the video, because I was even upset by this. And I rarely get upset about stuff on the internet, but like when it comes to shit like this, I get pretty upset. But yeah, here's the thing you could use to showcase. It's pretty accurate representation about how you feel.
Yeah. Give me a second.
All right, take your time.
Say hi to Francis, everybody. There's worse stuff. No, I'm not gonna finish the Nick Andrews video. I'm gonna legitimately cry. I'm going to fucking cry.
Yeah, this is... I don't blame you. This is fucked.
Harmful Opinions also made videos, so we're gonna react to that instead. This is called Nux-Taku's Creepy Discord Mods. Hang on. I refuse this alone. Francis, I'm gonna share the screen.
Yeah. All right. Let me get... There we go. I actually remember, before you start, I remember Harmful because of through Medicare. Specifically, it was the Candid stuff. If you don't know what the fuck that is, Candid was basically this app where it was labeled as like, it's a free speech app, when in reality it was a scam. It was basically two ex-Google it was two people who now work for Google who are kind of using that to like, help out when it comes to like censoring certain like pieces of information, like specifically on the site you couldn't say kill all black people, but you could say kill all white people. They were basically using that as like a self-censoring device, and then they gave that algorithm or whatever that they used to make Candid, they used that for Google. And Harmful and Bearing were the only two people who were calling this out at the time. Anyway,
this can't get worse than what was happening to Red, right? Even if it's a lie. Even if it's a lie,
I have not seen this video, actually. I have not seen this video.
Damn it.
In his defense of himself against Nick Andrews' latest video, go watch it if you haven't, Nux-Taku claims that his Patreon Discord was 18+.
Obviously, that's disgusting and horrible. However, it was an 18+ server.
He says he doesn't understand how a minor even got into the server.
So, look, man, I don't know how a minor even got into this Discord server.
And he says he simply didn't know about a person in there declaring that they were a minor.
On day one, they openly declared themselves to be 14 years old.
I didn't know about this.
I guess he didn't notice in this conversation either, where he messaged a minute on either side of someone telling him there's a minor. He had a temporary fit of blindness and didn't realize there was someone under 18 in his 18+ server, as he's now told us it was.
It was an 18+ server.
To be clear, as you will have seen in my last video, my position is that that's a lie. If I'm wrong, and that is true though, things get worse. That would mean it's wrong and weird for someone under 18 to be there at all, right? He says it's an 18+ server. If that's true, Nux, that it was 18+, then you should know there was a 29-year-old man in there, now pushing 40, who certainly would have known that. This person also knew there were a lot of minors in there, and he would talk to them about their ages. I need to find someone cute like Nezuko. IRL. You mean a 15-year-old? Police sirens in the distance. Hey, I just turned 16, so the police can F off. Such tiny lads in this server, I keep forgetting. Tiny lads. Besides being an insanely creepy thing to say about minors in an 18-plus server, that's plural. Over the years, many users would state themselves to be under 18. Later, this particular person's age comes up again. Wait, how old are you, Dante? The man we're talking about says, too young. I'm legal. Didn't you say 16? It seems that our guy has a history of trouble with this sort of thing. He can be seen in there talking about how he had to manually delete over 1,000 comments in a server. Why'd you delete all your posts? So I don't leave anything I could regret later, especially since one friend there had made us all think she was 18. Well, actually, you need to subtract 4 years. Not a problem in this server though, is it? Even though Nux says it's 18 plus. Oof. So she was 14 pretending to be 18? Yes. Sounds like she just thought she'd get ignored for being young. But I also have no idea. I don't know her. I know why she did it, but still deleted all interactions I could find. That's just a no-go. So there was a 29, 30-year-old in Nux's server back then who would directly chat with minors about their age on a server Nux says was 18 plus.
It was an 18 plus server.
He'd talk in the server about his need to scrub interactions with kids, just in case. She tricked me, guys, so now I've got to hide everything. And do you think Nux did anything about this guy? Well, the answer is yes. Yes, he did. He made him a mod. The guy we've been talking about goes by My Dude in the Patreon Discord. And you see here that
Fantastic. Great. Great. That's just fucking great. The level of irresponsibility.
No, this isn't irresponsibility. Nux knew. Nux didn't give a damn. It's not irresponsibility, it's inaction.
Fair. That's completely so.
He knew what was going on and allowed this to fucking happen!
And then he has the balls to say, "Oh, it was an 18-plus server." Well, why would you have to why are certain individuals having to scrub all this sort of stuff? If you're not doing anything weird, and there's no 18, if there's no people under 18, then why would you have to do that? Well, that's they did.
And why would you make the person doing that a moderator? Sorry, I'm dealing with my precious little babies found one of the catnip mice toys. Went crazy with it, knocked over a thing of water, and it got onto a book that I'm reading, right?
Oh. Yeah.
So I have to go through the process of drying the book. And the freeze-dry method did not work. And I have to separate the pages. I don't care about warping, it's gonna warp either way. But what I care about is, like, the ink bleeding into each other.
Mm-hmm.
Username is Master Dono. In Nux-taku's public Discord, he goes by Madoop and is on the mod team. Apparently, he's Nux-taku's longest running mod, perhaps even first ever. If you've watched Nick Andros' video, which you should, you may remember him as the guy who announced the closing of the Not Safe for Work channel on the public Discord. There are a bunch of reasons it was closed on this server, but a specific reason that catches the eye is underage billies claiming to be 18 plus to access channels. Cool, that's a good reason to get rid of such a channel. But is that a value this guy really holds? Because a couple years prior, over in the Patreon Discord, it was brought to his attention that someone was posting in the Not Safe for Work channel who shouldn't be, specifically because she was under 18, which she stated elsewhere as well. My dude's response was to simply wash his hands of it. No responsibility, didn't ban this person, which I think is the obvious move. You don't mess around with that. So okay though, 2 years pass, he's up. They removed the Not Safe for Work channel on the public Discord, in part because young viewers can sneak in. And what did he do with the Patreon Discord's Not Safe for Work channel?
Great. So instead, I shall go back to painting. I actually might need to dig into Mudahar's past soon. I know Muda was a guest on Nexus channel and have to fucking know how much he fucking knew.
Personally, should I go first or should you?
You go first. I'm sorry.
Personally, and this is just a me thing. I think everybody who associated with Nux-taku's channel, as far as the Rule 34 contests, watching the hentai, all the sexual shit that was on his channel, they should all make a statement about it, like a public apology on their YouTube channels. That's what they should do.
Because even when you can argue, like, a lot of the extended knowledge could be non-existent, they should still make a statement. Because I know Project Melody was part of it. Iron Mouse was a part of it. Moist Critical was a part of it.
Oompaville, like it's not
Oompaville.
just like Mudahar. Like Mudahar was basically the guy to the guy to go down first because of the way that he responded with the post-Nux Clarity video, and then him taking it down, the statements he made about Nux when it came to the podcast, the entire Chud stream. That's why Muda like went down first, and why people looked into him, because he was the most vocal person about it. Everybody else, crickets, not a damn thing.
And I doubt like anything's gonna happen, but they're gonna need to respond if they haven't already.
Exactly.
This is bad. Like, this is really bad. Like, this is career ending just through affiliation alone. Here's the thing, I don't believe Muda.
Yeah, I personally don't. Like, for me, it was the differing statements, the different stuff that he would say to other people. Yeah, I personally don't believe him. I think he probably still talks to Nux privately. And the only reason I know that is because Nux has stated that they settled things out privately on one of Nux's streams. So it wouldn't surprise me. Awful.
I think a
awful,
few
evil.
of them have when Nux first cracked, back when Vishojo was a thing. I would need to see video of it, but I know Iron Mouse and Project Melody used to be affiliated with him.
Yeah, that's actually how I first knew about Nux, was through the V Shoujo shit, which I would like to see a video that wasn't Turkey Tom's about the V Shoujo stuff, because much like how Nux did Bungo Taiga, which keep in mind, Bungo Taiga is a freak. Watch Guild of the Blood Spillers video when that comes out eventually.
I need to see that. Because technically I'm a VTuber and I should look into that. Even
Bungo
if it's...
Taiga is a freak. But the way like Nux's coverage was so ass that it made Taiga look good. Mm-hmm.
Iron Mouse responded. Thank you. Thank you so
can we see
much,
this?
Jack Slades. And
let's. I like vividly remember the community fucking boiling it down to that, and I genuinely don't trust Muda to be completely forthcoming as a long-time subscriber. Yeah, I mean, given that he deleted his response, I don't think he will. Unless enough people like give him hell for it, like the normies in his audience, not people like Chud or Nicholas Diorio.
where's the next post? It just only took me to the let's that's I can't find it. Hang on. Link. Press again. Okay, it's loading. It's old and it was from another drama. Oh, it's from the fucking... It's from years ago.
It might have been around the V Shoujo stuff. That might.
Yeah,
have
it
been.
was the V Shoujo stuff. I'm so disappointed in you and hurt that you are doing this when you full well knew what truly was going on. We asked you to take it down. We told you we feared for our safety, and you didn't care. This isn't like about the hentai contests.
Yeah, the Rule 34 stuff. None of that. None of the videos she participated in.
Yeah, this is like, I want to see a statement about that, not a statement about the shoujo.
Yeah.
But that was when she broke off with him. She would still need to make a statement about Nux in regards to the hentai contests, because it would be really bad if she knew there was minors in his audience.
Yeah, or just how content that could lead to like minors finding that stuff, which if you've been paying attention to the video, that did happen. If it's an archived post, see if it's like, because I mean, if they did make a response and they pulled a Buddha and they deleted it, I think that's an L on their part, unless they weren't sincere.
But around the time, V Shoujo was a thing, so it could have been like a PR thing. Benefit of the doubt.
Could have. Yeah. Could have been why they responded the way that they did. I won't begrudge them for the V Shoujo stuff that much, but even if the people who, even if like someone like Charlie isn't associated with Nux anymore, I still think he should make a video like apologizing to participating in that type of content, even if he thought it was funny. Because I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Like, looking at weird fucked up porn was just like a common thing back in like the early days of YouTube. Like, PewDiePie's fucking guilty of it. I remember he watched like lolly porn, like censored obviously on YouTube, but he reacted to it. Even PewDiePie was guilty of it.
And I know it was like a thing back then, but
that doesn't just, yeah, I know.
You still need to address it in modern day.
That doesn't, that's still like not good. Even if it was like more acceptable back then, it's not acceptable now, and it was exactly. I was getting to that. I'm not defending the actions of those people back in the day.
I know you're not.
Yeah.
I
have to clarify, but I have to clarify a lot of things because some people get the wrong interpretation.
Yeah.
They read into it weirdly.
Which has a history of that happening. Well, they continue to post in it and use it. So, modding a guy who would talk to minors specifically about their age in your 18+ Patreon Discord.
It was an 18+ server.
It's pretty wild. But what if I told you it's happened more than once? A user called Bex can be seen in 2019 in the Patreon Discord explaining sexuality to a 16-year-old. That's pansexual or bisexual. Means you have many partners, basically. Yeah, I'm glad it does not mean that for my sake. Lol okay, says Big League Chew. I don't know what it means. I'm only 16 and straight. Youngin, says Bex. Yeah, says Big League Chew. Bex would later become a moderator of the server. However, unlike my dude, she does not currently serve Nux as a mod because she left in 2020 when the server started getting more attention. And you can see her stating the need to find a replacement mod. For the avoidance of doubt, there are several messages of her talking about mod duties, and her making it crystal clear that Nux was the only admin in there. Does that name Bex look familiar, by the way? 12th of the 12th, 2018, 17 past midnight. Bex says, Nux, out of curiosity, how old are you? The same minute, Nux responds, 22. At 18 past midnight, someone states that there's a 15-year-old. That's Red, who was actually 14. At 19 past midnight, Nux dabs. Wow, he and a future mod of his
18+ server
saw that message together. 2 minutes after that, Bex is telling this kid how easily he could find her nudes. Someone tells Red to stop digging, and Bex says, what's he gonna find? A nice ass? Primo mod material on what we're told is an 18+ Discord. All of this, total.
Bruh. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like,
under
You shouldn't even joke
the
about a
jail.
minor finding your nudes, bruh. You shouldn't even. You should be like, why are you looking at my nudes? You should tell him to knock it off, bruh. Ugh.
This is vile! Vile!
This is like ACC shit, bruh. This is like the level
this is
of
worse than the
stupidity.
ACC. Worse than the ACC.
Yeah, like the level. I'm more saying it like the level of stupidity
Oh.
from all of the adults involved is just sad. So everyone put in the chat hashtag oxygen thief, hashtag pond scum.
This one is from the clip area. Why did Nux encourage a 12-year-old to watch hentai in class?
Oh, that was another thing. Yeah, I think.
Forgive me, Lord, but I did it. Please forgive me. Stop sending gentai. Why? I already lost No Nut November. Half of my class saw Aquad's butthole on my
Yeah, this
screen.
is in the duck. This is in the
And your class.
Dick video. The Dick
The
Andrews.
OP of this post was 12 years old.
To be fair, mad respect for sending Aqua's butthole. And your class should be thankful.
They are literally talking about a class in that post. There is no
Nope.
Evil.
Nope.
Evil.
We're fucking done.
Yeah, I don't blame
The
you,
more
man.
the more I look at this, the more I want to punch something. I'm gonna either punch something or cry or both. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Yes, I'm rage quitting the stream.
Yeah, we are not looking into this any further.
Nux is a
Just-
pedophile. His mods are pedophiles. They're all fucking pedophiles.
Yep.
Chemically castrate all of them. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I am sorry.
No, you should know your limits, Gray. Know your limits. I will not blame you at all. I do not blame you for ending it. Know your limits, Gray. Know your limits.
Fuck.
If I need to stay on a little bit longer, I can do that for you.
Tomorrow we're covering Celestials.
I'm sorry, what was that? You kind of
We're covering the VR chat hunter who groomed a child. If you're wanting to know more about the Nux Taku stuff, K-Hook is doing a stream tonight. Go check it out. Other than that, Nux, go kill yourself. Just kill yourself, dude.
Yeah, like don't bother even responding to any of it. Just die. Like,
You need to yell at somebody. I'm right. No, Jacket Slates, I'm not yelling at you. I'm not gonna yell at you.
No. The goal is to calm down. That's the goal right now.
I'm gonna go give my cat some kisses. Oh my god.
I'm gonna send you some They Might Be Giants Kino shit right there.
Please.
I will gladly do so.
But this is gonna be it for stream, guys. Have a good day. And hopefully tomorrow
take
can
care, all of
be a
you.
less disgusting stream. Never was a fan of his, but holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't like him either, and even I was surprised at the Discord shit. Like I do of the lolly stuff, I do of like it was very easy for children to get access to those types of content when it came
They were
to
sending
the
gore
stuff that
porn.
Kotaku was releasing.
They were sending gore and porn.
Yeah.
And gore porn.
They sent gore. to that minor, Red. They did a lot of fucked up shit.
Everyone knew that kid was 14.
Yep. And they did not give a shit. It's the SCC all over again. They
I
knew and they just
I hope
did not
Alan
give a fuck.
Wiebes is fucking dead. I hope he gets fucking rectal cancer.
I hope he gets run over.
I hope he's exposed to radiation and never knows the touch of another human being in his life ever the fuck again.
Chemical castration.
Chemical castration, knife to genital castration, all the castration.
Just cover the knife in radiation and, like, chop his nuts off.
No, soak it in jalapenos and poblano pepper juice. And then slice it off. Oh, I've never been so fucking pissed. Now he does right-wing grifts.
Like I told you, I was upset. Like, I did not think that type of shit would be in that fucking video, bro. Like that, man.
It's been so long since I've seen people more reckless than the dipshits in the art CC, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is like SCC, like, silencing the victims of V Omega, levels of, like, fucked up.
I'm gonna be honest. Now I should hit the end stream button, but I'm gonna be honest when I say this. I had to leave my screen multiple times just to calm down. Because I'm getting ready to vomit. I'm getting ready to cry. Like, this is, like, bad. Bad. Do you see anyone going through what Red gone through? 1, get your Red out of there. 2, report the fucking server. And don't be quiet about it. If you know, say it out loud. Even if people don't believe you, like, immediately, it's better than being silent. I can't even look at the Twitter posts. God damn it.
If you've got Nux stuff pulled up, I would just close those tabs.
Oh, I'm closing these tabs. Oh my god. Like, this is evil. Evil. This is worse than the Isaac stuff, and Isaac's like a fucking pedophile. Oh, fucking hell.
In more funnier news, hey Gray, did you see the Lio Convoy post about buttons?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I actually showed it on stream.
I was like, I had no idea that he even knew of that video's existence. But I guess someone, like, went to him with it.
Wait.
And then he thought it was funny enough to make a community post about it.
Video? What video?
The fucking buttons video where they're like, I'm a Epstein survivor.
Oh, you mean the stream?
Yeah, the stream.
The stream where they show no evidence of being an Epstein survivor and fucking show off the money they got. Like, the merch they got from grifting people.
Much like war, buttons never changes.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the stream.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
Behave. Remember to love everyone you care about. punch your nearest Nazi, kick a pedophile in the taint. I don't know, man. Next needs to commit live, laugh, toaster bath without the live, laugh. Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, fuck.
The most deserving, the only time where I say, you know what, fuck a judiciary, just kill him. This is the only time where I will be like, yeah, I agree, kill him. Kill him and annihilate him.
I'm gonna head to Roach's server.
Same here.
Bye, everybody.